guys, it's JP, and I was tagged by Brandon from Mon Comics to do a room tour. So I am in my basement where my Steelers room is, and my comic room used to be my kids' toy room. They have two toy rooms, or they did have two toy rooms. This one was the basement toy room that was kind of sort of the extra toys. So I cleaned it up and turned it into the comic room that you've seen on some of the videos. So let's take you in there now. Okay, so this is the little screen that breaks up the rooms, and let's check out the Nerd Cave. Welcome to JP's Nerd Cave. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff in here. Too much stuff. So let's start with the first wall. We have my McFarlane wall, consisting of my favorite McFarlane works, or almost all the McFarlanes I have. Tried to cram as many as I could into the space because I'm not one that likes to keep my comics in boxes. I want to display them as much as I can. So I have my graded McFarlane. One of my favorite covers here is the 328 Hulk versus Spider-Man. You got Batman 423. One I got in a paper show a couple years back. And then a couple I had as a kid, the Hulk 340. One I read a lot, so you can see those. We got some DC I found over time. Early on, I love this Joker cover here, and wanted to put up the Jim Lee Superman, and that's a nice Wonder Woman variant cover there. So we got our Steranko Captain America. Come over here, a little bit of homage to my main man Lobo. We got Superman 1 Masterpiece version, and we have Detective Comics, the Loot Crate version there. We have some of my favorite Neil Adams, Batman and Superman, and some great works there. Some toys. And then we go to my main wall here of graded comics. My Detective Comics 259, that is first appearance of Calendar Man. I found that at flea market, and long story on that one, but essentially I got it back recently, and probably won't ever get rid of that one because it was just one of my favorite finds at a flea market. Some more Neil Adams Batman, Ghost Rider first appearance. We got Hobgoblin first appearance. Our boy Deadpool, Giant Size X-Men, first appearance of Wolverine, Spawn, early appearance, Ultimate Fallout, first Miles Morales, and first Captain Britain magazine version, UK edition with the 3D glasses. That's a hard one to find. Got Punisher magazines, first Punisher magazine for a solo story, World War Journal, first appearance of the Punisher. Another great cover by Mike Zeck, my favorite Punisher cover of all time. One I had as a kid that got graded, turned out pretty good. And Punisher War Machine. We have an iconic cover here with the Crow. Nice little Crow shelf here. Again, my main man Lobo. And a box of comics there. Various ones in there. Now we have my Star Wars wall, or shelves. I have a Ewoks Village box with almost complete Ewok Village. AT-AT's mine from a kid. The AT-ST is mine as well. You got the Hoth Village, or Hoth Base, Rebel Base. A couple characters up here. The Death Star, almost complete. Missing one piece on that one. We got Millennium Falcon, it's mine as a kid. And then my favorite piece is the Han Solo in Carbonite. Just picked that one up. And the Slave One's original, and then the 90s version of it. So a few more things to show here. This Dolly Parton record. She just a hottie back in the day. Love my Three Stooges. We got some Transformers, old McDonald's play set here I had as a kid. couple lightsaber I made when I was in Disney. Captain Powers, my Storm Shadow figure there, Ken Griffey Jr., and then what I have displayed here is some Spider-Man vehicles with the first 17 Star Wars characters, which I'm super excited. I finally was able to get all of them through some auctions. And then my Nintendo Wii Star Wars characters and Marvel characters that my kids had 10 years ago. So I thought they were a cool display. And then we got Falcon here, thanks to Mon Comics. And a couple more little pieces here, Star Wars, G.I. Joe Cup, things like that. So we got some other various toys here in the on the shelf. And then we go down and we look at all my various Adam Hughes and Dave Stevens books, along with some Golden Age Good Girl art covers, some Schomburg, some Matt Baker, Crime Suspense, Phantom Lady from the 70s, some more Dave Stevens, and a couple graded books that didn't fit on the shelf. My Saint book I got on at Terrificon, another Dave Stevens, and a great Art Adams, Wanda, Avengers, The Children Crusade. Great book. One of 2 CBCS covered or graded comics I have. Forgot to mention I got this cool poster, Jim Lee, for Superman. One of my favorite Iron Man covers, Iron Man #1. And as you can see, more Dave Stevens and various Good Girl art covers. A couple more books displayed here. Just various ones. Just like I said, I like to display as much as I can because I don't think comics should be put in boxes. But space is always an issue. So, G.I. Joe down there. Some more G.I. Joe underneath. My man Mando, one of my favorite Dave Stevens pictures that I got framed. And it's been signed twice, which is pretty cool. My man Superman with Batman. Some more Key comics here. And then my wall of Keys and Spider-Man. Some of my favorite Spider-Man covers and other Key comics. Got a wall of Star Wars here. I've had that poster since I was in high school. Nice Darth Vader piece. My vintage setup with VCR, Nintendo, TV, old radios, Adam Hughes drawing I got on at Terrificon. And then you got another table full of comics to display. And then underneath is boxes of comics. So I think there's 2 long boxes and probably 4 or 5 short boxes of comics underneath there. So as you can see, it is quite filled and I need a bigger room. So I love my Steelers, but if they don't win a Super Bowl soon, I'm going to take over some of that room sooner than later. But fingers crossed they win a Super Bowl and I'll win the lottery and I'll move and get a big comic book room. So before I forget, I'd like to tag someone in this video that can show off their Nerd Cave, and that person would be Dale from Hulk is Hulk. He recently sent me a couple Incredible Hulk McFarlane run books that I did not have for that collection. So Dale, I know you got an awesome Hulk collection going back to the Silver Age. So let's see it, bud. All right, well, thank you all for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the tour of JP's Nerd Cave. I always have enjoyed my time down here in the Nerd Cave, trying to set things up differently and make things fit better. Again, my biggest problem, like everyone else, is space, and I want to show off as many comics as I can because I know Ricky gets mad, but I don't like to read them. I like to look at the covers, and that's why I buy the comics I do. There are a few I do have that I've recently picked up that I want to read, but I may not have a chance to do it anytime soon. So the thought's there, but the action may not be there for some time. But I like to display these pieces. To me, they're art. in different ways, whether it be Dave Stevens or Todd McFarlane. I love to display it. So, but again, glad you guys could check the video out. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. And make sure, remember, always believe in yourself.